Hi, this is Sandra Inman and I am a Tapping Into Money and Self-Confidence coach, and I use emotional freedom technique or tapping to help remove blocks to self-confidence, to standing out, shining your light, marketing yourself, being seen in the world, and removing all of those blocks and more to earning a great income, saving money, and being able to live a thriving and prosperous life. Today I want to talk about one of the main problems, the blocks to earning a great income, doing what it is that you love doing. And it's all around this. And I suffered from it myself. And all my clients have suffered from it as well. And that is the belief that in order to be able to do what it is that you're really wanting to do, and you sit down and you think about it and you go, okay, I want to do this. All of a sudden, all of these doubts come into your head. It's, I don't know enough. I don't have enough experience. I don't have enough pieces of paper, such as, degrees, diplomas, certificates. I don't have, people aren't going to be interested in what it is that I have to offer. And I don't want to stand out and be seen. I don't want to toot my own horn. I don't want to, look like I'm, look at me, look at me. I don't want people to think, well, who does she think she is? All of these things get in the way. And what all of that is around is self-doubt. It's all around self-doubt and not feeling good enough, and the fear of being judged by other people. The main thing that really gets people earning the money that they want to earn, being successful in any area of life that you want to be successful in, whether it's relationships or money, success, performance, whatever, is self-confidence. It is what we don't think about. It's what we brush aside. Oh, I think I'm just not that confident. It's actually really the problem. We're not confident enough. You're not confident enough. I wasn't confident enough, and I'm still working on my self-confidence because I grew up with social anxiety and real fears about being judged by other people. And it took me a long time to even come out and do what it is that I'm doing now. So let's talk about self-confidence, and let's do some tapping for self-confidence, which is basically tapping on removing all of the negativity around who we are and what it is that we're doing. But a few things about self-confidence first. What is self-confidence? Self-confidence is knowing that you're good enough. It's feeling that feeling of believing that you're okay and knowing that you're okay. It's a knowing. It's a knowingness. And you can't intellectualize it, and you can't do mental gymnastics to get it either. It's a knowing. It's something that you feel. It's just what you are. You're confident about something. You just know it. It's a knowing. And knowing that you are smart enough, that you do know enough. There are people out there who don't know that much, who haven't studied anywhere near as much as you have, who simply aren't even as good at what you do as you are, who are making really, really great money and success out of what they're doing because they have self-confidence. When you have self-confidence, people believe you. If you're confident when you say something, people will believe that you're right. Now, it's not to say that you make things up or to lie. It's just to say that if you really know something, then be confident about knowing it, because then people will stand up and listen to you. So I'm just going to talk about little things about the benefits of self-confidence, and I'm going to have a look at my cheat sheet here because I don't want to forget them. So self-confident people are willing to stand out, be seen, and market themselves. So whether it is for jobs or whether it is for your business, they are willing to stand out there and be seen because they know that's the only way people are going to know they're there, and that people are going to be able to go, the people that they want to help are actually going to know that they're there so that they can actually help those people. Because if you're not standing out and being seen, if you're not saying, hey, look at me and look what I have to offer, I mean, I'm really damn good at it, then people are going to know you're there. And if they don't know you're there, then they can't buy from you, can they? So you've got to market yourself so that people know that you're there to help them. Next, self-confident people are inspiring. So think about the self-confident people you either know or you know of. They might be people on television personalities, celebrities, who really exude self-confidence. In how they inspire you, how you love watching them, how you love reading about them, because they inspire you. They inspire you to be the best that you can be, because they're being the best that they can be. And self-confident people are also more attractive to other people. Now, the reason they're more attractive is because every person you meet is a mirror to you. And when you meet somebody that you find attractive, it's because there's qualities in that person that attract you to them. Attract you to them. And they're qualities that are actually inside yourself, that perhaps you're not expressing, that you want to express, but you're not expressing. And they're mirroring those qualities. So when you're attracted to self-confident people, it's because it's bringing out those qualities in yourself, the qualities of self-acceptance, the qualities of self-love, those qualities of, yeah, I know that I'm good at what I do, and I'm not ashamed about expressing that and putting it out there. They're just mirroring those aspects of yourself, and that's why they're so attractive. Self-confident people, they don't procrastinate. A lot of procrastination is lack of confidence. And when you're procrastinating about doing something that you want to do, generally it's because of a lot of self-doubt. There's something you're not confident about in doing it. You're not confident in the results, you're not confident in your ability to be able to pull it off, or it's got something to do with confidence. And the other thing about self-confidence is it feels good to be self-confident. It actually produces more serotonin in the brain when you're confident. So that's the feel-good chemical in the brain, and it actually makes you feel good. And you're not going to get that icky anxiety that you get when you've got self-doubt. So how do you become more confident? How do you bring more confidence into your life? Now, that is something that takes practice, and it's something you have to commit to. So the first thing you have to do is to commit to that, Commit to doing something about boosting your self-confidence right here, right now, and commit to it. Do something every day. Do something that scares you every day. It doesn't matter how little it is. It could be something as simple as putting your business cards out there. You're going to a shop owner or a coffee shop and just saying, hey, I've got some business cards. Do you mind if I put them around, or wherever it is that they put their business cards? Now, that could be really scary for some people because, again, that's putting yourself out there. That's tuning your horn. And some people even have the fear of, what if somebody calls me? What am I going to do then? There's all this fear around success and doing what it is that you want to do. Another thing that you can do to raise your self-confidence, that might be scary, is to raise your prices. That's probably a little bit bigger a step for you, but it's still something that is scary. It can be the littlest thing, the smallest thing. It can be making a phone call. It can be putting something on YouTube. It can be putting something on Facebook. It can be doing the smallest thing that scares you, but each time you do something that scares you, you're actually moving forward in building that confidence. Another thing that you can do to help build your confidence is to use affirmations. And affirmations, if they're done properly, so if they're done very positively, and if they're done every day and they're done consistently, can begin to put you in a more positive frame of mind. And an affirmation that you could do is look into a mirror, so you're looking at yourself, and you say to yourself, I commit every day to boosting my self-confidence, even if it feels uncomfortable. And then you can say to yourself, I am willing to love and accept myself more and more every day. And I am willing to acknowledge how awesome I am at what I do. And if you say that every day, now I'm putting in there I am willing because to begin with, if you just say, I love and accept myself just as I am awesome and amazing at what it is that I do, that little voice, the negative little voice at the back of your mind, back of your head is going to go, oh yeah, sure, right. But if you say I'm willing to begin with, then that helps turn that little voice off until you get to the point where you can actually confidently say, I love and accept myself more and more every day. I love and accept myself, when that starts to feel more confident. And even when these affirmations don't feel confident, Write down what that tail ender, what that little voice is telling you in the background, so that you know what that negative thought is, that story that you're telling yourself is, so that you can tap on that later and remove it, get rid of it. Another thing, and this is something that I did, and honestly it is the quickest way to move through self-doubt, and that is to work with somebody. Work with a coach, work with a counsellor, work with anybody who will help you boost your self-confidence and remove all of the limiting thoughts and beliefs, all of the limiting programming that you've had ever since you were a child, so that you can actually start to get that confidence. Because this is really is a hard thing to do by yourself. And I know all the self-help books and everything tell you, you know, you just have to read this book and do these exercises and you'll be fine. I know that I haven't experienced that myself. No book has ever helped me anywhere near as much as working with a person has. And even though it might be expensive working with a person over time, it's well worth the money, because when you start to feel better about yourself and you start to go out there and do the things that you want to do, and you start bringing in the money that you want to bring in, doing what you want to do, it is worth every cent of working with somebody who can help you do that. So, no more talking. Let's do some tapping. And we're just going to start with the karate chop point, and I'm just going to improvise some very, very general things here that are to do with what's in the way of self-confidence. So, even though I have all of this self-doubt, I'm not good enough. I don't feel good enough. I feel like people are going to judge me. And I'm just going to honour how I feel right now. Even though I don't feel good about putting myself out there. I'm not confident. I don't know enough. I'm not experienced enough. Nobody's going to be interested in what I do. I'm just going to honour all of that and honour how I feel about it all. Even though I have all of this self-doubt. And I know it's getting in my way. It's stopping me from putting myself out there. And I don't like it. But it's just so scary to move through it. It's so scary to put myself out there and be judged. Except I'm the one who's judging myself the most. I'm sure of that. I'm just going to love, honour and accept myself anyway, as much as I can right now. So between the eyebrows, all this self-doubt. All of this self-doubt. I'm not good enough. I am not good enough. I don't know enough. I'm not experienced enough. Nobody's going to be interested in what I have to offer anyway. I'm not good enough. What are people going to say? What are people going to say? Who do you think you are? Who do I think I am? Not good enough. Not good enough. I'm not good enough. No, not good enough. I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. Not good enough. All this doubt. All this doubt running through my nervous system. And the anxiety running through my nervous system. Feeling it in my body whenever I think about doing what it is that I want to do. When I think about doing what it is, it scares me. When I think about achieving what I want to achieve, all of this anxiety runs through my nervous system. Because I doubt myself. I really doubt myself. And I'm just going to have this out with myself right now. Not good enough. I'm not good enough. I don't feel good enough. I don't know enough. I don't know enough. That's it. I don't know enough. I've done all these certificates. I might even have a degree, a diploma, PhD in something. I'm not good enough. I haven't done enough, don't know enough. I might have done one course. Maybe that's not enough. Maybe I need to do 20. Now that's starting to sound ridiculous. And maybe it is ridiculous. You know, there are people out there who are making money and doing what they want to do, and they haven't done any study at all much. They're just confident. And I don't want to be a fraud. I want to feel genuine about what it is that I'm doing. And I just don't feel good enough. I don't feel like I know enough. Don't feel like I know enough. Don't feel good enough. Don't feel good enough. Not good enough. Totally not good enough. So don't feel good enough. And this has just got to stop. I'm so over feeling not good enough. I mean, what if I could feel confident? What if I could feel that I know enough? What would it feel like to feel that I know enough for now? Because I probably do. I probably do know enough. I mean, hell, I've done the work. I've got the qualifications. So I probably have learned enough for now anyway. So maybe I do know enough right now. At least about my modality, at least about my skill. Yeah, I don't know, there's always more to learn, but right now, I probably know enough. And I'm sure I'm good enough at what I do. I'm sure I'm good enough at what I do. And experienced enough for now. Experienced enough to get started. And I'll gain more experience along the way. The more I put myself out there and the more people that I help, the more experience I'm going to get. And if I don't feel I'm experienced enough, then I'm just going to go out there and find the experience. All of this nonsense about not being good enough, not experienced enough, not knowing enough, it's all a ruse. I'm just scared of being judged. I don't want to be 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 judged. And that's the truth. I don't want people to judge me badly. I so don't want people to judge me badly. Don't want people to judge me badly. So don't want that. Don't want that. And here I am judging myself badly. Look at this. I'm saying to myself, I'm not good enough. I don't know enough. I'm not experienced enough. Who's the judge and jury now? Who's the judge and jury now? I'm my own worst enemy. I've got myself judged, locked up, and put in prison before I've even had a chance to put myself out there. That's it. I'm the judge, I'm the jury, and I'm the prison warder. I'm putting myself in prison because of this. My own self-made prison. And it's all me. And I'm just going to forgive myself for that right now because I didn't know I was doing it. But now I do. And I'm going to go easy on myself because I've just realized what I've been doing. I've been judging myself to protect myself from being judged by others. It's a way of protecting myself. And I'm just going to let that go. I'm just going to let that go. Okay, taking a deep breath in and letting it out. So there was a lot of different aspects to that tapping. It wasn't just on one thing, it was on a whole lot of things, because there is a whole lot of things in there to do with self-confidence. So if anything jumped out at you, any thoughts, feelings, sensations or memories jumped out at you, you can do some tapping on those particular things that were particular to you. Now, this video has gone over 20 minutes, so I'm going to stop now and I'll see you on the next video. In the meantime, every day do something that scares you and commit to building your self-confidence. Okay, this is Sandra. I'm tapping into money and self-confidence coach, and I'll see you on the next video.